Hi everybody, my name is Claire and this is Theo, and today we are doing his 7-month update. It's 7 months now since he's been born, and I've been documenting each month his development and where he's at and what he's doing for 7 months. Well, this is the 7-month one anyway. So basically I'll get straight into the video of what we've been up to and where he's at this last month. So I'll start with weaning and how we're getting on there. So we've been doing that since 6 months. So he's doing really, really well, and we're doing a combination of pureed and baby-led weaning. And that kind of started because he actually got a bit of a cold from his older sister. He's got an older sister who's 4, nearly 4. And then he kind of just rejected the purees. I think where he had a blocked nose, and obviously he's sort of learning to chew himself as well, he kind of just put his hand out and it's a big no to food. So that kind of stopped it for a few days, didn't it? And then I thought maybe he wanted baby-led weaning. He didn't want anything off of the spoon. So that kind of kick-started the baby-led as well. And now we're kind of on a bit of a combination. So I'll offer him puree and something for him to hold as well within one meal. He's tried various different meals and really loves his food at the moment. He's so good at trying different things, and yeah, just quite enjoying the food journey with him at the moment. So let me know maybe in the comments down below if you want me to do a couple of weaning videos of how he's doing. I've done a first tastes video and his first reactions to food, so I'll pop that down below as well for you if you want to check that out. He is still absolutely loving his Jumperoo and loves bouncing up and down in that for a while. It's so handy, we keep it in the kitchen, so if I am getting on with dinner or lunches, I can pop him in that, and I just know that he's entertained and quite happy to sit there and jump for a little while. Obviously it's surrounded by toys as well, so he's really entertained and engaged by that. Some of the toys have little crinkly bits which he tends to favour, bits that spin and it makes noise and music, so he really enjoys sitting in his Jumperoo. He is now also in the sit up part in the bath, so he can sit up quite confidently now. We still do pop cushions around him when he's just sat up on the floor, just in case he can get that little bit wobbly and unbalance himself. But he's pretty good at sitting up now, which is really good because now he can look around that little bit more and play with toys that little bit easier. Now he's sat up as well. So we obviously then moved him to the sit up bit in the bath, which again he really likes and enjoys. It just means he can splash that much easier in the bath and play with toys that much easier in the bath as well. So yeah, he really enjoys his baths and sitting up in the baths, and yeah, so it's just nice now that he can just look around a little bit easier, and yeah, he just enjoys sitting up in the bath a little bit more. He is so close to crawling. I feel like we're almost there. He pulls himself up really easily into crawling position now. So yeah, he's been doing that for quite a while and sort of like rocking back and forth. He's sort of where we'll put like a toy for him to reach out. He'll sort of just flop on all fours and really try to reach for it and then get up into crawling position again. So he can make himself, get himself around the room, just not by properly crawling, I would say, just yet. But he is so close to crawling, and obviously we know with an older daughter that is when the trouble begins, when he's on the move. So we'll have to baby proof the house and get all of Amelia's smaller toys out the way as well. That does quite worry me. She has obviously got quite a lot of smaller toys where she's older, so we really need to go through her toys and sort all of those smaller bits out and make sure they're kept up in her room and stay there, just because he puts absolutely everything in his mouth as well, which goes quite smoothly onto teething. Actually, we still haven't got any teeth, but I don't think they're far away. I think everything's in his mouth. He wants to chew on everything. He dribbles quite a lot, actually. He dribbles loads. I probably should have a dribble bib on him now. I feel like they need to stay on him all the time. That's how much he dribbles. And he did actually get a little bit of a dribble rash under his chin as well. So yeah, we just have to monitor that, because I don't want it getting quite sore, so that's kind of, I just put a little bit of cream on it and that was fine. So yeah, he is dribbling loads, no sign of teeth just yet, but I'm sure they'll be soon. We do use, what do we use? Ambisol to help with soothe his teeth, and that seems to work quite well with him. So yeah, we'll carry on using that for him when he needs it. He does recognise his name now, so if we say his name, he will sort of like look over, which is really nice. So he's obviously picking up, you know, obviously he's not talking just yet, he hasn't said any words yet, but he's understanding more and more and more. And so yeah, he's understanding his name is Theo, so that's really nice as well, that he recognises his name, which is lovely. And on to sleep. I'm guessing you're all going to want, the big question is, how is he sleeping? He is in his own room. We put him in his own room at 6 months, so he's been in there a month now, and that transition went really, really well. But he is still waking up 2 or 3 times a night, which was similar to when he was in the room with us, really. So it hasn't changed how he sleeps. I thought maybe we was waking him up if we was turning in the night or making a bit of noise, but he is. Are you tired talking about sleep? He is still waking up 2 or 3 times. So I'll either feed him, or if I don't feel like he's hungry, if he's had a feed, then just try and get him back to sleep. So yeah, so he's, I mean, he is still little, obviously he still needs feeds through the night, and stuff like that. So he'll get there, fingers crossed soon, with dropping 1 or 2 of those night wakes soon, hopefully. But yeah, so he's up about 2 or 3 times a night still. I have actually done a how to entertain a 3 to 6 month old baby video. So if you do want some ways to entertain your baby, then I will link that down below for you. And it's everything that we're doing just to entertain Theo, keep him engaged and happy. And yeah, so I'll link that down below for you if you think you'll find that useful. So as well as obviously recognising his name, he's actually recognising when we put new toys out. Because he is the second child of ours, we've got so many baby toys which we kept with our eldest, Amelia. So we're just getting them out slowly as and when appropriate age-wise for him. But he's recognising new toys, which is great. When we have new toys out, he tends to really favour them. So that's really nice that he's engaging and wanting to just explore his toys. So that's really good as well. Classes wise, we are still doing baby sensory, which we absolutely love. So that's now finished for summer. So that stops for the summer break. So we're really sort of missing that at the moment, but we are booked on to next season, the autumn season. So we can't wait for that to start back up. But yeah, we're really enjoying doing baby sensory, and I think he gets a lot out of that, and he's completely shattered and tired after it, so he always naps really, really well after that class. And then there's a couple of classes, well, my daughter's off for summer now as well, so it's been quite difficult actually to do things with just Theo. I obviously have another one to think about as well. We have gone to some play groups and things like that, so he's been playing with some little toys there. We actually went to forest school for my eldest, and that had lots of water play and things like that, but he's taking it all in and he's there and he's enjoying it as well. Some of the play groups do songs and things like that, so there's lots that even he can take in from that age group, so it's nice that actually being able to do things with both. But let me know in the comments below if you've got a similar age gap. So I've got about a 3.5 year age gap, a 7-month-old and a 4-month-old. What do you do with your children, both your children, to keep them both entertained with that age gap? I'd absolutely love to know if you've got that age gap. And yeah, I think that is everything I wanted to update you on today. But he's doing so well, and yeah, we're still absolutely obsessed with him. And yeah, he's just doing brilliantly and thriving and just growing so fast, aren't you? But we're loving every single minute of it, and yeah, just laughing it all in. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. If you like this video, then please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it, and do subscribe if you haven't done so already. As I say, I make lots of videos like this. I'm doing monthly updates. If you want to see previous ones, I'll link them down below for you, and then obviously I will be making my 8-month one next month. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.